Come all you music loving folks that like your music sad. I'll tell you about the troubles that a certain farmer had. He worked from dawn till after dark to keep the old homestead, but still the Farmer Brown was always in the red. So Farmer Brown had trouble and Farmer Brown had woe. The crops he grew he couldn't sell, the others wouldn't grow. The others wouldn't grow. He worked his credit to the bone with everyone in town, and while the bills kept running up, the farm kept running down. The wolf was at the door for sure, there wasn't any doubt. He hung a no trespassing sign to keep the sheriff out. So Farmer Brown had trouble and Farmer Brown had woe. For 40 years of farming, that was all he had to show. All he had to show. Now Mrs. Brown had worries too, she knew they couldn't meet the trouble that was stirring up down at the county seat. The creditors demanded pay, they had a warrant swore, and told the sheriff, get the door, batter down the door, batter down the door. So Mrs. Brown had worries and Mrs. Brown had woe, and there were other problems that were just about to show, just about to show. The farm girls, they were pretty maids, so innocent and fair. With just a little problem, they needed Medicare. They'd always led a sheltered life, but lately they'd begun to figure that the birds and bees were having all the fun. So Farmer Brown had trouble and Farmer Brown had woe, and even more was coming up with not too far to go. Not too far to go, and even more was coming up with not too far to go, not too far to go.
Ah! He's coming!
To throw us out.
Jasper, no! Miles, where's my shells? Shells?
Get to your positions. Get to your positions. Here they come.
My property, Tom Scroggins, I'll blow your head off.
This ain't your property. Because you ain't paid your taxes, you ain't paid your payment. Then this here's a court order to prove it.
Ain't none of your business what I've paid and what I ain't paid. That bank's crooked and you know it. Now get.
Shall I draw quick like?
And kill him right between the eyes.
No, might hit the girl. That's what Cyrus P. Barksnapper's after. Not this run-down old farm.
Which girl? The yellow-haired one or the one that's touched in the head?
I ain't sure. I think it's a yellow-haired one. Listen, Horace. Cyrus P. Barksnapper gave me an attachment to haul off all your machinery for non-payment of your banknote. Now, you gonna stand in the way of justice? Don't shoot. You might hit the yellow-haired one. I'm coming through this gate, Horace. And don't you try to stop me.
Good morning, sir. This is the lady of the farm, man.
I'm going to kill a man.
No, Pa, don't!
Oh.
Help me, please! He doesn't know what he's doing!
Go right.
Pardon me, sir. Could I see the gun?
Keep your hands off me. I'm going to shoot Tom Sprocket right in the gut.
Would you like to see some of our miracle fabric
No!
suits? It's a polyniathon fabric, and I invented it myself out of soybeans and sorghum molasses. I got it.
There's the test one standing next to the gate. Go on and run her down and kill her!
Forget by the Jeep!
Oh, save her! Save her!
Get out of the way! Oh! The name is Jim Huckleberry. I represent Miracle Fabric bathing suits.
Thank you for helping us. Gee, your suitcase is all ruined.
Well, that's all right. Really?
You darn fool. You let that sheriff bust my gate and get on my property. Now my rifle's got dirt stuck in it.
Good thing, too. They killed that Sheriff Scroggins. They just sent you to jail.
If there's anything I can do to help, well, I'd be glad to.
No. You stay right here. Everybody, stay right here. I still gotta kill him.
Oh, what's the use? He owes taxes and a note at the bank, and you'll all go to jail.
Now. It doesn't really matter. Something will turn up. A girl like you has everything to be happy about.
Get back, everybody. There they are.
No, Pa, don't, please.
Get away from me, Ma. Man don't defend his own homestead himself. He don't deserve to keep it. God forgive me. I gotta kill me a man.
Caught in the storm-tossed passions of life, bereft of all hope and reason, torn by the sorrows of an unrelenting fate. Do what you must, Pa. We're all right, daughter. Save the land. Hurry! They're going to tow away our machinery. Oh, don't, Sheriff, please. How can Pa get a crop if he ain't got no machinery? And he can't pay the taxes and the note if he can't harvest a crop.
Now, don't you interfere with me anymore, gal. Your pa's already in enough trouble.
I know darn good and well you're the one that Barksnapper's after. Well, you'd make a man leave home and stomp slats off the barn.
Wait, Sheriff.
What do you want?
Sir, I represent Miracle Fabric bathing suits. And I thought perhaps your missus or one of the kiddies might be interested.
That's one unhooked it. I'm gonna put this sand in her face and mouth.
Stop! Go back!
Pa! You flattened him.
Wait, wait. No, wait. No, wait. We'll use it to scare off the sheriff.
Nobody's going to touch any more guns.
But you heard him. He's going to foreclose all the taxes and take all your machinery.
It doesn't matter. You say your name was Mr. Huckleberry?
Yes. Jim Huckleberry.
Awful nice of you to help us. I don't want you to get in trouble just on account of us.
Oh, okay. But we won't give him the gun back, will we?
No. We'll just leave it in here.
Sheriff, I hate to do this. I know it's not ladylike and everything, but you gotta leave Pa's stuff alone.
Oh! What's that sheriff doing rolling around on the ground by Elsie? Let go my daughter, you sex fiend!
I give up. I'll go. I'll get. Ain't easy to foreclose a mortgage nowadays.
You just drive off for all that Pa kick you in the ribs again.
Oh, Pa, this is Jim Huckleberry. Did you see the way he flattened Deputy Lem? Saved our home and machinery for us.
Thanks, son. I don't know what we'd done without you.
Sir, I really didn't do anything. What I mean is...
Son, come on in and have breakfast with us. I'm sure proud to know you.
Does this happen all the time?
No, Sheriff Scoggins hadn't tried to throw us off now in just about a week.
Hurry, dear, and get dressed. Everybody's waiting.
Take right a hold, son. Look at that. Ain't that something?
Yes, indeed, sir. What I mean is, both your daughters are very charming young ladies.
No, I mean that feed sack. You know, to get chicken grits in them flowered feed sacks and then sew them up into dresses?
Pa, you don't need to say that all my dresses is homemade.
And when the dresses wear out, they make them into rag rugs. There's two in the parlor in there.
Mr. Huckleberry, you say you're a traveling bathing suit salesman?
Yes, ma'am. You see, I developed this entirely new miracle fabric. I invented it myself out of soybeans and sorghum molasses. The only way I could keep the big companies from stealing my invention was to market it myself.
Takes a lot of get up and thunder these days, boy. Yes, sir. The banks will gobble up a man's farm, and the big corporations will steal his inventions. The only thing to do is to fight.
Now, Horace, don't say that. You know that peace and forgiveness are the only way. If you only know how I'd struggle to bring peace and mercy into that fierce heart.
We never had a bathing suit, not a real one. We go swimming down to the river in our bloomers. Last year, some of the boys come down and
Elsie.
Well, it's a fact. Bloomers is bloomers, ain't they?
Well, you'll make Mr. Huckleberry think we're just backwards or something.
Backwards? Hell, I don't call it backwards. You make them bloomers out of them feed sacks.
Pa, please.
Oh, I think it's wonderful when people can do things for themselves. It shows, well, ingenuity and skill. Listen, these are just a few sample models, sort of a tryout for my new miracle fabric. And it'd make me awful happy if you'd take one as a gift.
Oh, no, I couldn't. You already wrecked your suitcase just on account of us, and saved Pa's machinery, and hit the deputy.
Here, Elsie, you take one. And how about you folks? They come in men and women's styles, and when you wear them down at the river, everybody will want one. That way it's advertising.
Oh, it's so smooth. And it stretches. Pa, can we try them on?
Don't see what's wrong with them good cotton flour sacks, all them colors and patterns on them.
Please, Pa.
It'd be a favor to me, sir. Be a way to introduce my new synthetic fabric and get lots of orders.
I'd be naked as a jaybird in that. Guess I'll do my swimming bib overalls like I always done.
Can we try them on, Ma?
Go ahead. We'll pay for the bathing suits. We're not the kind of folks that tries to beat people out of things that's owed them.
But the sheriff. I mean, if you're hard-pressed for taxes, I certainly don't want you to pay for the bathing suits.
No, that Tom Scroggins is nothing but a weasel for Cyrus P. Barksnapper. And he owns just about everything around here. The banks, the grain mill, the cannon factory, and blame near all the best farms. He's out to bust me. He's been out to bust me for a year. Everywhere I go, there he is, trying to ruin my crops and drive me in debt.
Now, Horace, remember peace and forgiveness. It's better to give than to receive. Blessed are the meek.
I don't care if they are blessed. If that banker thinks he can ruin the American farmer, I'll show him that dirty, ugly...
Ooh, they're so thin, Elsie. I don't think I'll put it on after all.
Don't be a scaredy cat. Everybody wears them. Don't you want to be modern?
I can't go down there where he'd see me.
You're only a boy, just like Elmer Stanfield.
Yes, and he got his face slapped, too.
Aren't you going to put that suit on?
No. That is, I don't know if I want to or not.
June, hurry up, or I'm not going to wait for you. That's the whole trouble with you. You never want to get out and do anything for yourself.
All right. But I still think it's silly. Just like those poems you think you're going to recite in the television amateur hour and get to be famous.
How do I look?
Get out of the way, you idiot. Don't you know that is my father? Run over him, Daddy. That is a Lincoln Continental, you dumb cow. It cost $10,000. Kill it, Daddy. Kill it.
Get away from my cow, Barksnapper. Get that banker papa of yours out of here before I throw a stick of dynamite under both of you.
But Horace, dear, what about the power of positive thinking? Prayer!
Oh, it's that creepy Cyrus Barksnapper Jr. The way he looks at you, June, it even makes me feel creepy.
Come on, Elsie. We've got to stop him. Let's go around the back of the house.
How does it happen that you're still here, my dear fellow?
I ain't your dear fellow. And get out of that car and fight.
I never fight, my dear fellow. That's what we have law and constables for, to control you irresponsible elements.
Don't you talk fancy to me, Cyrus Barksnapper. You wasn't born but 50 miles from here. And the only reason you got rich was you swindled the government into paying you for grain that you never planted. And then you went out and bought up the whole county.
Choice bit of property. I gave Sheriff Scroggins definite orders to have the machinery dragged away. Oh, well. The inefficiencies of public employees.
You ain't gonna do that now or no time, because you ain't man enough to do it.
Pa, please don't fight anymore.
You didn't break your neck, did you?
Of course, there are terms under which we can come to an understanding.
Understanding? I know to come to no understanding with you no time.
Perhaps we ought to let the young lady decide for herself.
What does he mean, Pa?
Your notes are all past due. And of course, there are county taxes and interest. I'm afraid I'll have to commission special deputies. And if necessary, the National Guard and the FBI. You'll be evicted. And then there's the county poor farm. They serve oatmeal gruel there.
Over my dead body, Cyrus Barksnapper. I'll fight you to the last ditch.
On the little matter of resisting the sheriff this morning. That ought to be, say, 10 years. Plus 5 years each in the women's prison for the 2 daughters. Perhaps another 5 in the state prison for the young man there.
Daddy, can I shoot some chickens with my blue steel revolver?
But, sir, surely you can't mean that. What's happened to law and justice?
Law and justice. That's a picturesque folk expression. Of course, there is a way that all this can be settled.
No! I told you no!
Pa, let me work in the sugar beet factory.
And spoil those lovely little hands and things? Junior, stop picking your nose and come here. It's time you thought of marriage, my dear.
Oh, no.
He wants back to marry June?
I told you never to mention that again, Barksnapper. No daughter of mine's going to marry no feeble-witted rich Barksnapper, even if his pa did get $10 million for not planting wheat.
Don't be envious, Horace. The government wanted grain not planted. So I not planted more grain than anyone else.
On hills? On other people's land? In the river? On a 100-acre field 10 stories high? Who ever heard of such a thing? You're a swindler, Cyrus Barksnapper. You never planted no grain.
Of course not, my dear fellow. I saved the government from adding to the grain surplus and spending more on storage. I not planted thousands of acres. Simply initiative and imagination, and they paid me for it.
Are you gonna marry me, June? Daddy says that we can live in the big house, and I can have all kind of pets, and burn stuff when I want to.
Oh, Pa, I can't.
Don't you worry, honey.
You can have all the candy you want. And Daddy says he's gonna put an escalator up our stairs, and we got 72 rooms, and you could help me kill some white rats I got. And besides, it'd save your daddy's farm, and then he wouldn't have to go to jail.
Don't they make a cute couple? That's all right, Junior. Don't be too eager. What about it, Horace? $1 million as a wedding gift?
$1 million for little June. Life of luxury. Can I deny her that? Even if I hate the skunk?
Don't, sir. You'll always regret it. Tell him no. Don't do it!
That's four-legged coward, aren't you? Worshipful of the old buck, eh? Groveling at my feet, eh?
Don't humiliate me, Barksnapper. You've torn the soul of a father's love. Flesh and blood can stand it no more. Now get out of here!
It's the state pen for all of you, or else a nice little fat $1 million wedding gift. Think it over. Come, Junior. Bye, June. Come up and see me sometime.
A lovely bathing suit, my dear. I'm going... Junior is going to be a very lucky boy. Hello, Barksnapper Sr. here. Tell Sheriff Scroggins to deputize 50 men. Arm with shotguns. Rock salt will do. Oh, and bring along a dozen bulldozers. We'll want them tomorrow morning to smash up a few buildings. Over and out. Did you see that bathing suit? I could have chewed the upholstery.
Daddy, that upholstery cost $2,000.
That's right, son. Never forget the beauties of greed. $1 million. The idiot.
June, you can't do it. Not to that creep. Not even to save our 80 acres of good land.
Elsie, I've got to. It's the only way to keep you and Pa in the valley from going to prison. If I say I'll marry Junior Barksnapper, it'll solve everything.
All right, let me just ask you one thing. Could you force yourself to sleep with that creep?
My little baby married to that slobbering rich young idiot. I won't let her do it. Money, greed is the ruination of everything. I'll kill myself for my insurance to save everybody. It's the least of all they can do. Get $500 cash indemnity. Double if I'm hit by lightning. Oh, there ain't no lightning. What's a measly $500? Couldn't even pay the back taxes.
What difference does it make to me? She accepts $1 million and saves her family from the penitentiary. What more could a decent-minded young woman do? It's an honorable offer of marriage. Besides, I have my own career to think about. Edison invented the electric light, and I have my miracle fabric. It's only the beginning. What can I do to save her? I'll just buzz right out of here and forget all about it.
Let me give you a hand. You all right, mister?
The U.S. government! They'll help us! The United States government!
The government? What do them blamed fools know about anything? All they can do is make Cyrus P. Barksnapper a millionaire for not planting grain. A nut planter.
Hello. United States Department of Agriculture? Well, could you switch me to the proper department? Thank you. It's not your department? I'm sorry, could you switch the call to the proper agency? I'll wait. No, sir, we're not a foreign government. Washington, D.C. It won't take long now.
Number, is that all right?
Yeah, that's all right.
What? Division of Small Family Farm Loans?
Yes.
What Horace Jefferson wants is a loan.
No trouble at all.
He has this farm, 80 acres. And if he can get a loan of a few $1,000s, he can pay off all his debts and get some modern equipment and some fertilizer and pay off all his back taxes. And everything will be all right.
That's under section, section 28, Public Law 42B, 1638. Yes, that's right. Relief, Lands and Titles, Public Resources Code, Agricultural Relief Act.
Yeah. All we want is some fertilizer and some machinery and some money to pay some back taxes.
That's right. Yes, of course. Perfectly clear. Land, machinery, fertilizer, underdeveloped areas code 338.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Who's that?
It's for Horace Jefferson, Ham-Hock County.
Horace Jefferson. Horace Jefferson. Ham-Hock County.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sure your loan will be processed.
Thank you. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
He said he'd process the claim.
Son, the government's like a painted lady. She looks pretty and promises a lot, but she never puts out nothing for nothing.
Miss Murphy, this is the file on the foreign aid relief urgent. And this is that little farmer who's been complaining his head off. This goes in the round file, Miss Murphy. You won't forget that now, will you?
Cargo control. Yes, sir. Top priority, SS Ross. Yes, Chief, I'll get on it right away. Top priority, radio SS Ross to return immediately at top speed. Their cargo has been rerouted. Radio traffic control, top priority. Change in destination for train 94. Reroute immediately. Motor pool, top priority. Contact truck convoy, change in destination. Reroute immediately.
From going to that picnic.
We're just laughing before our doom if we go to that hijinks. Pretend everything's all right.
But maybe it will be. Let's go to the picnic. At least the sheriff can't grab you while you're there. And maybe I can introduce my bathing suits and get a contract and sell 1,000 of them.
And I'm gonna be such a big hit, they'll have to put me on the television program.
Now, wait a minute. Congressman Winwater's going to give the 4th of July speech there. I'll tell him he'll help us get that government loan. Well, I know he'll help us. I voted 4 times for that man. Well, it's 8:30. About time for bed. You want to stay the night, son?
There won't be any bother. I mean, if you have room any place.
Well, let's see. It's June and Elsie in the north bedroom, and me and Ma in the south. You got any ideas on where you could sleep, son?
Well, I
reckon it'll be the corn crib for you, son. June, fetch him some blankets so he can take out there and bed down. I'll call you myself for breakfast. About milking time. Come on, Ma.
night, Elsie. Good night.
Good night, Joan.
The farmer'd heard a tale or two back in his younger days. He knew a lot of city folks had mighty wicked ways. He didn't want the girls to trip, he'd try to keep them pure. And 1 ounce of prevention now was worth a pound of cure. So Farmer Brown had worry and Farmer Brown had woe. And what was happening in the barn, heaven only knows. Heaven only knows.
I hope Jim is comfortable tonight.
How can he be? You know there's a nest of field rats in that corn crib.
Well.
That burned traveling salesman. Seemed like a nice enough fellow. Well, nobody can ever tell, though. I just can't tell about folks these days.
Poor Mr. Huckleberry out in that barn. And after all he'd done for us. Just an old blanket. And not even a pillow. Why, that's not even hospitality. I know he isn't comfortable. The least I can do is take him a pillow. Why, that's only neighborly. Ow!
I'd better go check on that young feller.
Mr. Huckleberry. Mr. Huckleberry. Mr. Huckleberry. Mr. Huckleberry. Mr. Huckleberry. I knew you couldn't sleep, so I brought you a pillow.
Well, that's nice of you to think of me that way.
I knew you couldn't sleep being so uncomfortable and all. It's the least a girl can do.
Oh, well, you've already done so much for me.
Oh, it's nothing, really. I mean, is there anything else, Mr. Huckleberry?
Not that I can think of now. Can you think of something?
No. I mean, I thought you might, well, think of something.
don't you? Just lie here and keep quiet.
Is he coming?
I don't know. I'm sleeping.
Everything all right in here?
Oh, yes, sir. I was sound asleep, all alone.
I see. I guess everything's all right. You don't need nothing, do you?
Oh, no, sir.
Need a pillow?
No, sir. She brought me. I have one.
Well, I guess things are all right. See you in the morning.
I guess I'd better be going now.
I guess you better be. Thank you for the pillow.
I hope you have a good sleep. I guess I better go. Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to Hamhart County's 4th of July celebration. It's a great pleasure to see so many of my good friends and neighbors here on such a wonderful day. To start things off, Elsie will sing America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty upon the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
That was great. Real 4th of July spirit. One of these days, our little Elsie is going to be a big television star. And now, folks, a special treat. Over here on the left, the Kentucky Colonels, Ernest Ashworth, are going to entertain us. Hi, Ernie.
Hello
Hi,
there.
boys. Good to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here, and I brought along some songs to sing for all you folks that I have on Hickory Records and that I do in the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee, and I hope that somewhere along the way I'll be able to do one that you'll like just a whole lot.
What are you going to do first for us, Ernie?
Well, if I can get these Kentucky Colonels to help me out, I'd like to do a song that I do have on Hickory Records. I hope that all you folks will like it. It's called Pushed in a Corner. She's got me pushed in a corner, now I can't get around, like the way I used to do before she came to town. Friends have told me break away, I would be sorrow bound, but I'm so much in love with her, I'm cornered all around.
to take with Paul. Now I can't go anywhere since she laid down the law. She's got me pushed in a corner, now I can't get around like the way I used to do before she came to town. Friends have told me break away, I would be sorrow bound, but I'm so much in love with her, I'm cornered all around. I might have said at one time, don't tell me what to do. Find yourself another guy to give your orders to. Now she knows I'm her man, the news has gone around. Now she pushed me in a corner, to the altar I am bound. She's got me pushed in a corner, now I can't get around like the way I used to do before she came to town. Friends have told me break away, I would be sorrow bound, but I'm so much in love with her, I'm cornered all around. I'm so much in love with her, I'm cornered all around.
Well, thank you, and we hope that you'll keep that up because it makes us feel real good. We'd like to do a song now that is in our current Hickory album. This is one of my favorite songs. I hope that it's one of your favorites. It's called Love Has Come My Way. It looks like love has finally come my way. At last, it looks like love has come my way. After all the heartaches I've gone through, they were worth it all for you. I'm a little bit older now, a little bit wiser now. I know you're the one for me. Goodbye blues and misery. It looks like love has finally come my way. No doubt about it, love has come my way. Paradise with great big eyes of blue. Love has come my way. I'm a little bit older now, a little bit wiser now. I know you're the one for me. Goodbye blues and misery. At last, it looks like love has come my way. No doubt about it, love has come my way. Paradise with great big eyes of blue. Love has come my way with you. Love has come my way with you. Well, thank you once again, and I'd like to call on the Kentucky Colonels once more to help me do a song that made it possible for me to become a regular member of the Grand Ole Opry, Talk Back, Trimming Lips. Talk back, trembling lips, shaky legs, don't just stand there. Don't let her know she's getting through to you. Talk back, trembling lips, burning eyes, don't start crying. Heart, don't let her know that you're My thanks to you, my thanks to the Kentucky Colonels, and it's really been a pleasure.
Weren't they great friends? And now we'll hear from one of our leading citizens, Cyrus P. Barksnapper.
Well, folks, Congressman Hiram C. Windwater couldn't appear today, so he asked me to come here on his behalf. I'm not going to make you a speech, but I am going to sing you a little song.
Oh, he does this every year.
Beautiful dreamer, wake unto me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for thee. The sounds of the rude world, heard in the day, fade like the dewdrops and all pass away. Fade like the dewdrops and all pass away.
Bullseye! How does it taste, Barksnapper?
Folks, I have here sample models of my new bathing suit fabric, the Miracle Stretch Polyniathon. And that young lady, June Jefferson, the winner of your Miss Liberty contest, is wearing one of the new Miracle suits. Folks, this Miracle fabric is made from a secret formula of soybeans and sorghum molasses. Two crops that can bring prosperity to the folks on the farm, with the beauties of a wrinkle-free cloth that can be used for dresses, bathing suits, and tow ropes for the tractor. As a demonstration of the wonderful properties of this Miracle fabric, I'm going to give each and every one of you girls a free bathing suit if she'll join in the swimming race. I keep them right here in my tent. I must say, I never expected to see so many pretty, sophisticated young farm sweethearts right out here in the grassroots of our country.
And now, Ma will tell us all about the chickens.
We had some chickens, no eggs would they lay. We had some chickens, no eggs would they lay. My man said, honey, this isn't funny. We're losing money, those hens won't lay. One day a rooster came into our yard. He caught those chickens right off of their guard. They're laying eggs now, just like they used to, ever since that rooster came into our yard. They're laying eggs now, just like they used to, ever since that rooster came into our yard.
That all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. Among these are love, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Now, if you'll go change someplace, we'll have the swimming contest, and your name's in all the newspapers.
Looks like you got every girl except me in your swimming contest.
Oh, honey, I completely forgot about asking you.
Oh, I just thought I'd tell you that I can dog paddle and do the breaststroke.
You'll do fine. Doesn't really matter who wins. The important thing is that my miracle fabric will get a real test.
I'm so happy for you. Of course, when you get a big factory and everything, I guess you'll make lots of money and won't be coming back to Hamhawk County again.
Oh, no, June. Of course I'll want to come back. Why, I'll build my factories right here. Just over those hills. My own garment industry. There goes my combination model. What were you saying, June?
Never mind. I guess you have lots of things to think about.
Oh, and there's my powder blue model. Well, June, excuse me. I've got to go check my stock.
Okay, everybody, the young ladies swimming race in the miracle fabric bathing suits is about to begin. One lap around the balloon and back. On your mark. Get set.
Hurry, Rose!
Come on, Bertha, you're ahead. Oh, come on, hold it hard. Oh, what's happening to my feet?
Don't stop! Why are they stopping?
Where are you going?
Oh, help!
Come back!
Help! Oh, it's ripping, it's tearing.
The race isn't over.
Oh! Oh! Help! My suit is full of holes! Oh! Oh! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, no!
June, I've been looking all over for you. How come you ain't swimming in the race, honey?
He's not interested in me anymore. He has a dozen girls now.
Oh. Well, I'll bust him right in the skull if you ask me.
Oh, you don't really mean that. Besides, it doesn't matter.
Hey, you! That's my girl. Look at her.
Disgusting, sir. Just disgusting. It's all gone.
Catches you! That's him! After him now! No!
Just listen to him holler. They all love him. I guess he's going to be famous now. Come on, Pa, let's go home.
Peach Fuzz will be twitching at my feet before nightfall. Hello? Yes, Sheriff Scroggins. How are the plans proceeding? Fine, fine. Are the reinforcements from other counties coming?
We went out to the place to arrest a horse and that young feller. Neither one of them was there.
You idiot. They're at the picnic. And he hit me in the face with a pie while I was singing.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, sir. The dog was there. We arrested him, all right. Got him locked up in the mayor's roundhouse.
The dog? Get out there again, you imbecile, and drag all that machinery away.
Take the bulldozers, wreck the building, then go and arrest them. And this time, don't fail, or I'll have you sped to the ants. Goodbye.
I'm gonna bury my white rat Pinky now, Daddy. You shouldn't have shot him.
Junior, I've told you 1,000,000 times. Keep your rats out of my steam cabinet.
But it is the 4th of July, Daddy, and I want him to look real good so I can tie some firecrackers to some of them. You won't let me have any fun.
I told you. You can throw firecrackers at the servants all day.
We can't even get those awful people off their farm. Or put them in jail, even. You even let them throw pies at you.
He'll regret that.
So Farmer Brown had trouble and Farmer Brown had woe. And if they take that break away, he couldn't farm no more. Get out of here. He couldn't farm no more. Get out of here.
Hey, Pa, it's Sheriff Scroggins, and he's got our equipment.
Halt! In the name of the law! You there! Stop and pay attention!
You're under arrest.
Stop, I said!
After him.
There he goes!
Cut him off.
Eat him! Close in! Give up, Horace! Hey, we got him!
I arrest you in the name of the law, Horace Jefferson. Anything you say may be used against you.
You're a rotten skunk, Tom Scroggins!
I hold that against you. I'm only doing my duty.
Take care of Mother, girls, and be sure and milk the cow.
We shot your cow.
It's a dirty trick, Tom Scroggins, and you're gonna pay for it, you sex fiend.
Well, we only wood her in the horn. We didn't hit the milking parts, man.
Don't make up to me. Shooting a cow is the lowest thing a man can do.
Hello. Junior, stop shooting Civic for a minute. I can't hear.
We got Horace locked up now. Pretty soon we'll have that young feller, too.
Wonderful. Now we can prepare for a future, shall we say, offer?
Oh. Oh.
Think the way those people trusted me. Took me in. Now I've disgraced them. Just glad June wasn't in the race. I've got to find her and explain everything.
Elsie, I know what Cyrus Barksnapper wants.
But you can't give it to him.
I've got to. Look at poor Ma. And our Papa's in jail.
June, he'll ruin you.
I've got to take that chance.
No, sis, please don't.
You take care of Ma. I guess I might as well go over to his mansion, get it over with now. Can only happen once.
Elsie, where'd little June go?
To surrender herself.
Ain't it about time?
I want to see a lawyer.
Here's my card. I'm a lawyer, too.
Is something funny going on around here? Any proper justice?
Listen, Horace, don't be a sorehead. Just don't be a sorehead. Now, in the game of life, there's winners, there's losers. You're a loser.
Where's June? I've got to find her and explain. Tell her that I love her.
She went off to marry Junior Barksnapper and got $1 million. Ain't it awful?
Awful, $1 million, and she calls it awful.
I'll save her. I'll bring her back.
Jim, it ain't no use. She went of her own accord. They got Pa in jail, and she's giving herself to set him free.
I'll get him out, and then she won't have to sacrifice her maidenhood.
Ain't no use. She wants to.
Jim, you can't take the law in your own hands.
Come in. You're expected.
How can you stand there, Tom Scroggins, in front of the American flag, Old Glory, and let yourself twist the sacred justice and liberty of a free American citizen?
It ain't hard, Horace. All I do is collect my pay, and I do what I'm told. Money counts these days, not principles.
Oh, you're a disgrace, Tom Scroggins. A disgrace to the ideals of a free nation that was founded in...
Wash your face out, Horace. Shouldn't criticize your betters.
Take the young lady's bag, Cedric.
I guess since you're going to be my father-in-law, we have to get along. I didn't bring much, but I figured that with $1 million, I could pick up a few things down at the store.
$1 million?
Yes. How you told Pa that if I married your junior, you'd fork over $1 million for a wedding present. And let me tell you, that's going to come in mighty handy. The way things has been going, Pa ain't had a chance to...
Don't you feel warm? Wouldn't you like to take a shower or slip into a negligee or something?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Why don't you sit over here and we'll have a little drinky. I was just going to have some champagne.
Oh, no, sir, I don't drink. An alcoholic lush is one thing I don't think a girl ever ought to get herself into being.
But a toast. Surely a wedding toast.
No, sir. I ain't gonna take my clothes off nor drink no liquor. At leastways, not until I know Pa's out of jail and we got the $1 million and I married legal.
Why, June, my dear, you've got me all wrong. That's the trouble with the world today. People are always forming false impressions just because I mentioned, merely mentioned, slipping into a negligee or having a little toast of the lovely bride. That doesn't mean anything. Just one little drink. The barest sip to the historic joining of the Barksnapper and Jefferson families.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you call up and tell them to let Pa out of jail?
Of course, my dear. But first, our toast.
What about the $1 million? When do we get that?
A snap of my fingers. You see, my dear, I'm in a position where nothing can stand in my way. Stop it! Stop it! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out of here! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out! Oh, and bring $1 million. And also the wedding gown. You'd like to see the gown I've had prepared for you, wouldn't you?
Now I can't understand it. It says right here, Horace Jefferson Farm, and I know it's around here someplace.
Well, with 28 more truckloads coming, we'd better find it.
That's the government for you. I guess we might as well just keep looking.
Yes, the Sheriff Scroggins, kindly release Mr. Horace Jefferson from behind bars at once.
Daddy, what are you talking about? I'm upstairs, you old fool, not in any jail. And I want to play monster.
Yes, and cancel the mortgage on his farm. That's right. By all means, Scroggins, yes, yes. Buy him a new suit of clothes.
I know what you're doing. You're gonna get her and forget that today is our day to play monster.
Yes, at once. To us, my dear. To us. That's right. Drink, drink.
Did you? I don't know what's in them, child, but let them keep coming.
Hey, look at this one, Ma. It says, Pumping Station Assembly Irrigation Project, Pakistan.
Commodity surplus tractor parts. Persian Gulf Army Command.
Axle grease and hacksaw blades. Tibet, Laos, and Vietnam Redevelopment Agency. Hey, what's in that cute narrow one, Ma?
Says machine guns for Formosa.
Division of Surplus Wheat. 12 trucks to come. Darn sakes, Ma, where'd it all come from?
Never mind that. We just got to use it all up before they take it back. The Lord moves in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform.
I was afraid you might have put something in it. And I feel perfectly fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. Would you like to waltz or practice tumbling or something?
No, I think I'll just sit down and rest a moment.
Hello. Hey, well, would you like to have another little drinky? Sort of the hair of the dog would fit you?
Oh, no, our dog won't bite nobody. Have you ever seen him? He's sort of snowy white and peaceful looking. He looks a lot like you.
Oh, great sense of humor. Did I ever show you my tattoo? It's the family motto. Kindness is the root of all evil.
The wedding gown, sir.
Ah, yes. The beautiful white gown of purity, but not half so lovely as the one who'll wear it.
But what about the $1 million for Paul?
Cedric? You're always forgetting details. I told you to get $1 million. At once!
Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah?
Stand back. I'm gonna blast you out.
At last.
I wonder how little Judy's getting along right now.
Keeping busy one way or another, I reckon. She always was a good one to make friends.
But I wonder if she's really happy right now.
Trust in the Lord, child. It's the only way.
I beg your pardon, ladies. We're almost done unloading now, and I wonder who gets this check for $10,000 for leasing the land.
We don't know nothing about no check and no lease.
Hush, child. Don't annoy the man. Here, refresh yourself.
What you doing lying there like that? Judy, you liable to catch cold, honey.
Ain't it grand what the government gave us just because they thought we was a foreign country?
I knew we could count on Old Glory.
Now I can afford ballet lessons to go with my singing.
I'll be tack shining and gout. The Bible is my road to heaven. Oh, trust in Him.
Come on, you music-loving folks that like your music sad. I'll tell you about the troubles that a certain farmer had. He worked from dawn till after dark to keep the old homestead, but still the Farmer Brown, was always in the red. So Farmer Brown had trouble and Farmer Brown had woe. The crops he grew he couldn't sell, the others wouldn't grow. The others wouldn't grow. He wrote the U.S. government it wouldn't do no harm. He said he'd have to have some help or else he'd lose the farm. In Washington, D.C., they said we'll lend a helping hand, because they knew the farmer was the backbone of the land. So now he has no worries and now he has no woe, 'cause now he's making money from the things he doesn't grow. The things he doesn't grow.